Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Destiny here, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about colored highlights. Highlighting has become a huge thing here on YouTube, and colorful highlights is something that's kind of coming in slowly with the rest of the gold and the beige and all the silver and the natural colored light highlighters. Now you have soft peach, soft shimmery purples, pinks, and all different types of colors. My philosophy when it comes to colored highlighters is I prefer when they're attached to something, whether it be a blush or a bronzer or something like that. So today I'm going to show you how I like to use colored highlighters in combination with blush. Let's go. Okay, so there are a billion trillion colorful colored highlighters out there on the market. I'm going to show you some of my favorite ones. I'm definitely going to start off with one of Anastasia, and this is Peach Nectar, and I absolutely love this tone. It is beautiful. It is gorgeous. It does look great by itself. I've probably used it by itself, but it looks even better with a blush, and I'll show you in a second. I also want to say that these are the type of highlighters that I generally don't use on my nose or in the center of my forehead. This is Becca Champagne Pop, and it's kind of a golden peach duo, and it's really, really pretty in tone. I also have a whole palette here from NARS, and you may not think of some of these tones as highlighters, such as these two, but when you're deeper complected, when something's a little bit paler and you know that you can't directly use it on the ball or in the apple of your cheek because it might make your face look a little ashy, the best bet is to go ahead and use it as a highlighter. A prime example of something that's a blush that I generally use as a highlighter is this from NYX. The name of this is Pink the Town for some reason. It doesn't really give me pink. It gives me more so of a peach, but I would definitely use that as a highlighter. I also have this really beautiful pink and purple kind of bluish duochrome, and this is called Static. This is from Illamasqua. This is actually a pigment, but I've used this as a highlighter for purple blush, and it is beautiful. Another thing I kind of wanted to state about highlighting and shimmers and stuff like that, if you're going to use a highlighter, I kind of go more toward a matte blush because you don't really want to put too much shimmer on too much shimmer, because if you have any texture, it's going to be made front and center. It's going to be like, oh my god, that girl's pimples are so pretty. You don't want that. No. Also shades like these. Now this is from a Pixie palette. I think a lot of these shades would be really pretty highlighters. When a bronzer is a little bit too light for your skin, when you're dark skinned, that's almost always. And you want to go for a terracotta or a brown orangey blush, a beautiful bronzer as a highlighter is just stupid. You'll be laying in your bed like, I don't really want to wash my face. I look so damn good right now. So yeah. Not only can you use highlighters as highlighters, but if you find a nice shimmery blush that you might not want to use as a blush, that is going to make a stinking amazing highlighter for a matte orange blush. Do you hear me? Stinking amazing. You can also use these kind of really inexpensive eyeshadows as highlighters. There are a lot of tones in here that can not only be used on your cheek beautifully, but in your tear duct area. So I just wanted to kind of get you guys familiar with some of the types of things that I like to use as blush highlighters. If you watched my video a couple of videos ago, you'll notice that I used an eyeshadow from Makeup Forever. If it's finely milled and it's not too chunky, doesn't have too much glitter, you can definitely go ahead and use that as a highlighter. So I honestly didn't want to use two color blushes, but I really want to show you what a purple blush looks like really well highlighted. This is MAC's Dirty Plum, and this is a blush brush from Royal and Langnickel. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get some up there. And I don't want my blush to look OD, so I'm slowly going to just feather it onto my cheeks, kind of in a blush contour type of way, and bring it slightly around the apple of my cheek. I don't really, when I apply blush, I like to apply it very softly and very blended. I don't like for it to be like blush. So I like to go in with a nice, and I just like to apply it very naturally. I like to leave some of my highlight area of my under eye, generally all of it intact, and then I'll go in with a nice blush highlight. So this is the highlighting brush I'm going to use. This is also from Royal and Langnickel. I would love to show you how beautiful that is. That's Static from Alamasca. So I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna take some from the cap, and you're gonna apply it in the area that you would apply any other highlighter, right on your cheekbone tops. And you don't have to use the same blush highlight and face highlight. Like, obviously, I don't really want purple highlighter in the center of my forehead. I just don't. If you do, girl, you better do that. And as you can see, it just adds a really nice purple sheen to pretty much a matte blush. And then, of course, to intensify the highlight, you can go in and you can spray your brush and stipple it on a little bit moist, or you can just spray your face. I just wanted to show you guys a quick and simple way to kind of use a highlighter, not by itself, but with a blush. So now I'm going to show you on this cheek a nice orange blush with a pretty shimmery peach highlight. On this cheek, I'm going to go low end since this cheek was so high end. This is Devil, I believe, from NYX. No, this is Double Dare. This is Double Dare from NYX, and I'm going to show you. This is so pigmented. Please be careful with this. Thumbnail. So you're just going to dab that up your cheek, and then turn your brush over, dab it some more, turn your brush over and blend it. This is all after my face has been set and transitioned, and it is now a powder face because I set it with a powder. You could do this on moist skin, but your blush will oxidize so horribly. You're gonna be like, ugh. Okay? So now I have this beautiful kind of matte blushy cheek going on. And then the highlight that you can use can be the Champagne Pop. It can be this from Milani, which is actually called Coralina, which is beautiful. I also have Rose d'Oro from Milani. I'm going to take a little bit of Rose d'Oro and just kind of apply it right in the highest highlight area. And this is kind of giving you a beautiful shimmery highlight on top of a blush that's more so matte. And of course, if you want a pale highlight, you can use pale gold, pale silver, a white highlighter. Peach Nectar is more of a bright highlighter that could be used to really kind of pop those cheekbones in that area. As you can see. So right now I'm going in with that pale bronzer color from the NARS palette, and I'm just cleaning up my reverse highlighter, contour, whatever you want to call it. Just giving everything a place. Every highlight also does not have to be shimmery. You can use a matte blush and use a paler matte blush as a highlight just to give your face some dimension. I hope this was helpful. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and do so. I put out awesome videos here on YouTube, and I will link some in the bottom bar so you can go ahead and check that out. Add me on Periscope. I'm new to Periscope and will definitely be shooting some things. Give this video a like and comment if you have any questions. I do want to let you guys know that my lash lady who does my lashes, she's actually having a training seminar. So if you've ever been interested in learning how to do lashes, whether it be for yourself or clients, go ahead and check it out. I will have the flyer here so you guys can check it out, and I'll have the information in the bottom bar. As always, guys, I want to thank you so much for commenting, rating, and subscribing. I'll be in touch, and hopefully you'll do the same. Bye, guys. Okay, so now I'm just playing around, but look at that pale pinkish kind of highlighter.
I seen your girl post a BM, so I hit her in the DM. All eyes, yeah, I see him. Yeah, that's your man, I hate to be him. It goes down in the DM. It go down in the DM.